Here we go again, a video on Hanumanasana, or full split. I've been working on this for a while, and there are a lot of poses and a lot of parts of our bodies that we need to work on in order to get this right. The thighs, the hips, the openness of the chest, to name a few. We'll begin seated in Virasana, this pose to stretch the quads. It's sitting in Virasana with your feet just to the sides of the hips is a bit much for you. By all means, use a block. I'll also be using a blanket in this practice as well. But sit comfortably and start to feel length in the side body. So reach your right hand to the side, left arm up and over your head. Just turn your heart toward the sky and bend your right elbow to go a little bit deeper, but press down to get the left sit bone to sit firmly. And inhale, rise up. Other side, take the left hand down, reach your right arm up. As you press down through the left hand, notice how the right sit bone seats itself nicely. Just draw a little bit lower. Keep a nice engagement at the upper arm and rise up. Take hold of the left wrist with the right hand and turn your palm up toward the ceiling as you draw over to the side. Then continue this lengthening of the side body and turn your right palm up. Catch hold of your right wrist with your left hand. Reach over to the opposite side. And inhale, rise up. Come to Sukhasana, or cross-legged pose. And as you do, cross your legs in a way that's unfamiliar to you. We have habits, so try to break that habit and go to the opposite cross of your legs. And as you do, press your fingertips down. Take the heads of your arm bones back. Get this nice opening of the upper chest. And now come to all fours position. In all fours position, reach your right leg straight back and get a nice stretch to the back side of the leg. Park your right knee down. Take your left foot back. Tuck your toes under and just get this nice stretch again. Come to downward facing dog. And as you do, bend both knees to lift your sit bones tall. Straighten your right leg and enjoy a nice stretch of the calf muscle and the back side of the leg, the hamstrings. Lift your right heel up, take your left heel down. Now straighten both legs. Get this nice fullness in the pose. Walk your hands back to your feet. Press your hands to the floor, or if blocks are more convenient, you can get a little elevation and length to the spine with the blocks. Reach the right leg up so high that you feel like you're doing a standing split. Release the right foot down. Take your left foot up. Bow into the right leg. Release down. Step the right foot forward and bring your back knee down. Just allow now for a nice stretch to the back leg as you take your hands to the top of the right knee and reach your left arm up and over to the right side. Again, release and come to a straight right leg. So lift your right toes up, spread your toes. Get tall first to lengthen the spine before bowing forward. With a nice ease to the breath, pulse up on the in-breath. Walk your blocks over to the right side and bow in, drawing from the heel back to the pelvis as you gather this nice strength and length to the left side. As you gather this nice length to the left side. Now bend the knee and step back. Step your left foot forward. Drop down into the pose so you give yourself a little thigh stretch. Reach your right arm up and over. Release down and draw the pelvis back as you straighten the front leg. You lift your left toes up, get tall. Bow forward, keeping that nice spinal length. Walk your hands over to the left side for your blocks. Bow in. Come back to all fours position. You can ditch your blocks and lower yourself to the mat. With your right forearm down, lift your left foot up and grab hold of your foot. Just give yourself an easy thigh stretch, not too deep, just a nice way to kind of waken things up on the front side of the leg. And release your left hand down, bend your right knee. Take hold of the foot. Just draw the heel down to the outer right hip area. And release. Come to downward facing dog again so that you can step your right foot forward and come to a lunge before coming toward a straight front leg. Bend your right knee, look forward, and again, straighten the front leg. And I always like using the blocks here because I feel like I can go a little bit further in the stretch. Your choice. You can bend the knee, and last time, stretch back. Now take your hands to the mat, step back to downward facing dog. Step your left foot forward and discover the difference here as you straighten your left leg, your choice to use the blocks or not. Look forward as you bend the knee. Just do a few pulsations here of this action. Bend the knee, come to a straight leg. Again, straighten. Now step the back foot forward and place the hands to the low back to rise up. Step your feet hip distance apart, bend both knees. Take your hands down to the mat and lengthen the spine before taking your right hand to the left outer leg. Straighten your right leg and draw your right elbow down. Release your right hand and bend the knees to look forward. On the exhale breath, twist and take your left hand to the outer right leg. Bend the right leg as you straighten the left leg. Bow in. Bend both knees, look forward, exhale, lift your pelvis up. 2 more times. Inhale to look forward. Exhale to lift up. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Place your hands to the low back and rise up. Step your right foot forward. Take your left foot back. Take your hands to your low back, fingers pointing down toward the mat. Hug your elbows in. Open your chest as you lean back, taking a little bit more weight on your back leg. Keeping that awareness to the back leg. Bow in and forward. Keep a nice length there. And start to pulse and exaggerate the fullness of your breath. In breath as you lift up. Exhale as you draw further down. In breath, you rise up. Exhale, down. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Step your back foot forward. Step your right foot back. Feet are almost parallel to the long edge of the mat. Lean back to the right foot. Hug your elbows in. Just get this nice opening of the upper chest. Exhale, breath as you draw down and slightly forward with the back heel planted. A nice lengthening quality. Breathe in deep and out long. Again, just exaggerating with the fullness of the breath as you rise up. The exhale breath as you go a little bit deeper down. Rise up on the in-breath. Exhale. One more. Inhale. And exhale. And inhale to take you all the way up. Let's come back to hands and knees. I'm going to use the mat. I'm using the blanket for a little padding for my back knee. You may use that or not. We're going to come to a low lunge with the back knee down. And in this low lunge, we'll just drop down a little bit so that we can give our left side a little bit of a stretch here. So as you draw the heel a little bit closer toward your outer left cheek, you get this nice fullness in the pose here. And you can release and step the right foot back. Take the knee to the blanket or not, if you're not using the blanket, of course. I just find it so much more comfortable. Draw down into a deeper lunge and lift the back foot up. You give yourself a little bit of thigh stretch. Holding on to the back foot. And get this nice fullness in your pose. Feel a nice stretch to the right thigh as you drop in a little bit more. And release out of the pose. Come back to all fours position. And reach your right leg straight. Just press down through the base of the big toe to get length. Take the right foot over to the left side. Come down to your forearms. Press in through the base of the big toe. Draw your pelvis back as if you're trying to sit down on the left heel. And I'll come back to where you started in all fours position. Tuck your left toes in, pressing down through the back, base of the big toe there. Cross over. Take your forearms down with the toes tucked under. Reach back. Draw your pelvis back a little bit closer to your right heel. Keep on working the left foot so it's vertical. And release out of the pose. Come to all fours position, and now let's see how we do in another version of full split. I always like having the blocks handy so that the right foot, as it steps forward, just has a nice, easy way to get into the pose. I bend the front knee to just allow a little bit more freedom in the hip area. And come out of the pose. Take your left foot forward. Keep the knee bent for now as you just draw into the pose. And maybe just a few actions of bending the knee, straightening the leg to give you just a little bit more fullness. Come back, and let's have a little support on the next cycle. So step the right foot forward. Bend your knee, drop into the pose a little bit deeper. So with the knee bent, you feel like you've just got a little bit more control of the hips. You can put some support under the right sit bone before going straight with the right leg. Lift your arms up. And release your hands down. Come to the opposite side. Step your left foot forward with the heel pressing, but yet pulling in from the heel to the pelvis. Keep the knee bent as you just drop a little bit deeper into the pose. And you just find someplace that feels a little bit more comfortable before putting a block right under the left sit bone. Then you can work the leg to a straight leg position and reach your arms up and release down. So come back to lie on your back. We did a lot of opening of the quads. Let's support the low back and a quad stretch with a supported bridge pose. Just close your eyes. Your choice. If you'd like to take your legs up in this pose, feel free to do that, but just bend your knees slightly so that there's comfort in the pose. Come to that place of stillness, a place of ease. You can release your feet down to the mat. Take your blocks out from underneath. Hold the bridge pose before lowering the pelvis to the mat and extending your legs out. And close your eyes. Take your attention to your breath. These poses that allow us to draw our attention to the aspects of these poses that might be a little bit more challenging for us, but baby steps, the small incremental steps, the subtle changes teach us so much about patience, understanding of the pose, understanding of our own body. Just surrender to the beauty of that understanding. Enjoy your Savasana. Thank you for joining me on this continuing journey toward Hanumanasana, or full split. Namaste.